Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're doing our 2025 in review episode. We won't really get into what's going on until some people show their pleasant little faces, but we're here. Today we went and picked up Bella. Bella is our newest puppy. We'll talk about Bella later. So, yeah, when my wife's not hanging out in the room naked. Bella is the newest puppy, and she is a Cane Corso. And yeah, we'll see if we can. She's right now examining things over there, so we'll see if we can get her on camera for you while we're waiting for people to show up. So yeah, let's do this. You're okay, baby.
Where are you going?
Bella. What you doing, Bella? Otis, you're not who I called. Hey, Bella. Hey, Otis. There she is. There's Bella. Otis is jealous, you know. Right, Bella? Right? Oh, that's the Bella. You're okay. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back to our regularly scheduled program here, right? Hi, Bella. Okay, come here. Let's put you up on camera better. Come here. My little porker. Oh, it's okay. Oh, there we go. So this is Bella. Hey, Bella. Bella is 9 weeks old today. And she's who's going to be here on camera with me right now while we wait for people to join. Right, Bella? Make your internet debut? Yeah. Now, for those of you that are in the know, she is Cane Corso, and she is mixed with one other breed, and you can try and guess the breed. I might tell you if you get it right. I might not. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's my good little girl. That's my good little girl. So, again, once people get here, we'll start doing our 2025 in review, but we're going to talk about favorite breweries, favorite beers, favorite food, favorite movie, TV show, all that type of stuff. Favorite things that happened in 2025 for us. And yeah. Yeah. That's my good girl. There we go. There we go, eh? Yeah, is Otis trying to sniff your butt right now? Oh no, it's Colleen. Colleen's trying to sniff your butt. Your ears smell. You know that? We're just waiting for Brian or anyone else to show up. Letting you be seen. So, for any of you, you also are more than welcome to tell us your favorite stuff as we're in those topics, because that's what this is all about. It's all about talking, conversing, being who we are, right? And chatting her up and seeing what's going on. Can I help you? Can I help you? You okay? Okay, come here. Oh, there you go. There you are. No, don't climb all the way up. You're good there. So, Bella's being a good girl. Right, Bella? Being a good girl? That's a good girl, Bella. Okay. You know, at some point, you're going to be too big to do this. Oh, sorry, guys. She kicked Colleen in the head there as I was moving her. Yes, she's a good girl, though. Yes. So you get to look at Bella while we wait for people to join. What's up, Otis? Get a St. Bernard, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Right, Otis? It'd be fun, they said. Oh, you're a good boy. Yes, you're my big boy, eh? Look, you can't knock my arm up. It's holding the dog. Eh? Being a good boy? So the crate's up for when we're not home. And these two are scared shitless that the crate's up because they're both looking at me like, but we're good boys and girls. We don't need a crate. Bella doesn't necessarily not need a crate yet. Paws are okay size. I mean, they're not huge. They're not tiny. She's a good doggy. She is. I'll put you down. Put him. Mommy's coming out of the bathroom shortly, so you can go down now. But yeah, so again, anyone that ends up joining, you are more than well, people are here. Why don't we talk now? We haven't gotten the group in yet, but so our topics, and tell me if there should be any other topics, right? We're going to be talking about favorite restaurant, favorite movie, favorite TV show of 2025, favorite brewery, favorite beer of 2025. What other types of things should we talk about? Because I mean, it's a year in review, right? I'm trying to look at the positive side, so we're not going to go to like least favorites and stuff like that because that's not following that positive outlook, right? 2025 was a bit of a bitch ass year for a lot of people. It was my first full year out of the Northwest Company. It still had a few Northwest Company bitch slaps, like when we did our taxes. So already this year aims to be better because our taxes should not be as much of a fucking gong show when we do them, because we won't have like just like 2 months worth of up in the Arctic plus the flying out plus the this plus the that plus the all the food allowance and everything. So we won't have all that on there with no Arctic allowance to take it off.
It was more the fly out because I think between the fly out and the 2 months in the Arctic, they said I made something like $40,000 on top of the.
Yeah, on top of your wage.
Yeah.
And then they hit me with, "Hey, we paid you your vacation pay even though we didn't pay it." So we got hit with a lot of stuff. So this was this will be our first year not touched by them. So already looking a little nicer. Hi, Bella. What you doing, Bella? Sorry, she's walking away now. First full year here, so we had a lot of different food, different restaurants, different experiences, things we're looking forward to in 2026. I think we can talk about as well. But again, I'm curious what anyone that's viewing right now thinks we should talk about. Again, I'm not fully looking at the screen because I'm in charge of puppy duty right now, so I'm just watching her a little bit. She's behaving. She's just exploring because she hasn't been downstairs yet. She keeps trying to go up to the attic. And the cat is not happy with us. The two dogs don't care. The two dogs, yeah, they I can't say they were extremely happy when we first got back. We did the bringing them out one at a time. Colleen, because she's the alpha, she came out first. And she sniffed my hand, stared at me, and then charged at the garage to see if there was a fucking dog here. And there was. When Otis came out, Otis just would not stop sniffing her and just wants to play. Now Otis is probably like 3 million times bigger than her, so his playing is not the greatest, but they would do the jumping at each other and stuff. At one point she'll be close to the same size as him, most likely. A lot of people use her breed with the breed that she's mixed with to try and make giant versions of that dog. So we will see how things go. Really looking forward to this, because after Boris,
she's not doing anything.
And after
she's not doing anything.
Colleen, come here.
Colleen, what's he got?
Colleen, what is wrong with you, old lady? Hmm? You being mean? You being mean? You're not 100% sure you want to be a mama again? Is that what's going on? Oh, we got some. Yeah, what did they? I remember we one time went and bought like a 2-4 of everything. They had what? Lakeport Pilsner, Lakeport Strong, Lakeport Ice, Lakeport Ale, Lakeport Lager, Lakeport Light, Lakeport Honey, Lakeport Red. I think that might be the end of what they had. And Laker was kind of the same, right? Like Laker was just the other company's very well. No, the Brick owned Laker, right? Yeah, the Brick owned. Get your head out from under the desk. The Brick owned Laker, I believe, and they made kind of like the same lineup of beer. And you're right. Once Labatt bought them out, the lineup dwindled quite a bit. But the Laker line stayed pretty big. Make her a Laker, it's a buck of beer. I can't remember Lakeport's one. I think Lakeport's was something about 2-4 for 2-4, wasn't it? I can't remember it anymore. But I remember the Make her a Laker, it's a buck of beer. Right, Colleen? Make her a Laker? Well, if you do and you can remember that stuff, that would be great. So there is, again, 3 of you here. So again, what other topics should we talk about tonight? Is there any topics you want to talk about before people start joining? Like, what's Alicia messaging me about?
In all fairness, I put her at the end, and she made her way up here to snuggle.
There's a dog in my bed. And there's 2 jealous dogs because they're not usually allowed in the bed. But he's not allowed in the bed because he weighs as much as a full-grown human. Yes, great beer, fair prices. What's that?
She's been allowed to come in the bed when she's upset.
Colleen?
Yes, like when there's thunder or something, she's allowed to come in the bed.
It's just Otis that doesn't get allowed?
Otis is never really... He has gone in the bed.
Yeah, he doesn't like to get up there because his legs and stuff, they're not great to get back down. Now, if he had a set of stairs... Should I build you a set of stairs, buddy?
I think it probably all did.
I want to get one of those like metal platforms that you can use as almost like a mini scaffold for him to get in and out of the car. Sort of, yeah. We sell them at work. You'd love that, wouldn't you, buddy? You would. Because you're such a good boy. has the... One second there. Can you stop for a second? I'm trying to read something. As the Albanian lineup of Boris beer called it kaput. Was Boris Albanian? I thought Boris was French. I thought it was from France. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go and look this up, but I have not seen a Boris beer in forever and a day. Now that I'm thinking about this here. Yeah, it's Boris is from Brasserie Licorne, which is in France. And their beers still seem to be made. We just don't see them in Canada. I'm taking it because I've had 11 beers by them. What have I had? Boris, Le Flacon d'Alsace, Boris Cool, Blood Orange, Boris Cool, Lemon and Ginger, Boris Lime, Boris Lemon Iced Tea, Boris Peach Iced Tea, Boris Cubana Lime, Boris Slam, Boris Organic, and Boris Bold. And I believe Boris Bold is where Ken broke the chair. And then Boris Cool Citrus Grape. I think she has all 3 dogs in the bed currently. Greetings, Rhino. Nice to see you again. I hope you're well. There is a microbrewery. Sorry, let me turn off my camera so you're not looking at my forehead while I'm doing this. Microbrewery on Anglesey, North Wales, UK. It's called Brogdy Sid. Try and say that. You need to try their beer. Brogdy Sib. I can guarantee I will never see their beer here in Saskatchewan. I can guarantee that. And again, Brian's not here yet. Jules isn't here yet. So anyone that wants to talk about a topic in the idea of the 2025 in review, or if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. You know, I do see some Belgian beers still here, just not quite as many. So you may be 100% correct in that. I mean, I do see I see Duchess de Bourgogne here in Saskatchewan still. A few different Lindemans. What else? Not much really. La Trappe and Duvel and West Mall all had Christmas gift packs. They all had the Christmas gift packs available here at the different places. I've seen some Le Chouf, the gnome. I've seen some of that around. But you're right. A lot of the mainstays that you used to see, I don't really see. I have seen a... I have seen a Rochefort 10, which was really nice to see. I don't see Orval anywhere here in this province, and I don't know. I hear you can't get Orval really in Ontario anymore. I haven't seen a true Chimay in forever. Good day, Multi. Sorry, nobody's here yet, so you just have to listen to me. unless you have topics to talk about. Chris is the only one dropping topics. I need somebody else on camera though, so I can have a beer, because you can't drink alone. I still have my sunglasses from our trip to get the puppy today. So the one in Iqaluit, yes, the brewery in Iqaluit is still brewing. I've never had their beer. There's a few other breweries in the Arctic as well, but the one in Iqaluit, I've never had their stuff. Always tried to get it, never ended up working out. I might grab a glass. I don't usually drink out of glasses on these shows, but I might just grab a glass. And we'll start with this month's $29 2-4 from District Brewing, their Canadian lager. It's a Canadian lager. It's that classic lager can, too. It's that classic lager can. It's 5% alcohol by volume, $29.99 plus deposit, plus taxes. Ends up being about $37 for the case. Where if you were to do a $29.99 2-4 in Ontario, up until recently, from what I'm told, you would pay the $29.99 plus the deposit. But I hear that a lot of stores aren't putting the price as tax in anymore in Ontario either, which saddens me, because I've always loved that the tax in price was there for alcohol in Ontario, because you knew exactly what you were paying, right? You were like, oh shit, that's all? Okay. Lager. Malty, you didn't get to meet the one and only Bella. Bella's no longer over here. She's in bed with my wife.
What?
And apparently my St. Bernard.
No, St. Bernard got out. Colleen was in the bed laying here, but she got hot, so we got down.
So it's still out there that you can take a guess as to what her other breed is, Cane Corso, and what. What do we got going on? Hi, Otis. Did you just fart? Get your flipping head out from under the desk. You're going to flip my whole desk. You giant monster. Bavaria Extreme. No, thank you, Chris. You can keep those. I would suspect it should tell you when I go live. We usually go live on Saturday nights. Sometimes I do other ones, but Saturday nights are my usual. Usually I have more people here with me, but right now I'm just waiting for some people. I always try to plan our start time, and then our start time always changes. Not on my end. It's can you stop? Can you stop? Get a St. Bernard, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Damn dog's head comes to like here when he's just walking, and then he sits and you're sitting there and you're trying to talk to you or trying to click something, and he's there trying to throw his head under your arm to try and force you to pet him at the time. And like, I'll pet you. Let me do what I'm doing. And then we have the Great Pyrenees, right? So if she comes over here and she sits down beside you and you're not petting her, she starts doing the Pyrenees paw, and she's like, fucking pay attention to me, bitches. And then we have the little tiny puppy, who won't be a little tiny puppy forever, but currently she just whines at us because she's a little baby. Alicia's already planning out her jammy jams and her coat and everything else. I know you bought her a coat.
I planned out her bathroom.
She also got her a bathrobe. Well,
Get her a bathroom.
she's getting her a bathrobe.
I also have to get some champions.
Yeah, she has puppy smell. I don't think he's running it, but I do know he is still on the board of directors, from what I understand. But I don't think he is as involved as he once was when they first opened. However, great brewery, great food. Um, First brewery I was ever at that gave you the serve yourself at the table thing, which I would say is a danger with Smart Serve because you don't have anyone watching your service, but you would have like two taps on your table and you could get two different beers hooked up to those taps and you would just pour your own beers and it would count the beers you poured. Really cool idea, but bad idea at the same time, especially if it's somebody like me drinking there, right? I need people to join. I need people to join. I need somebody to talk to. This is like doing beer reviews by myself. Who the fuck wants to listen to this shit? People watch because of the interactions. On top of that, question for everybody out there. Should the Rhino stop reviewing beer and have Santa start doing all the reviews? I'm putting that out there. Should Santa start doing the reviews for the Albino Rhino beer review? Because I hear he's interested. I hear he's willing to take up the mantle for me. Here's a guessing game. How many different Santa suits do I have? Finish my beer. Reach over here. Nobody's here yet, so we'll our next thing will be this. We'll finish this guy off so that we're not two sheets to the wind when people show up. Did you make the dogs all worked up because you cough sneezed? The cat wants nothing to do with us currently, guys. Nothing. The Naughty Santa OnlyFans page is still there. What's that? No, it's still there. There's just nothing on it except for my pictures when we were out in the middle of the tundra. I've had $2 in purchases. Yeah, I sell them for 25 cents.
I'm not even mad about it. It's funny.
Well, maybe we'll set the camera up onto Chad Jr. Let's just start moving some stuff around for if people get here. Right, that's not supposed to be there. That should be over there. Up, St. Bernard's going upstairs. That can go in here. That can stay there. That can stay there. That's supposed to be And it's closed right now, but I can go over there. I have a camera box behind me for a lot of my camera gear. That is the Silly Brewing Company's thingy, their cap. You should go in there too. So yeah, I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning as we go, guys. Cleaning as we go. So that we can put Chad Jr. on display. What's that? Oh, and I'm putting Chad Jr. on display so that I can read your comments without you looking at my forehead. There we go. Chad Jr. So let's talk about what is going on. So if you had to talk about your favorite moment of 2025, what would it be? What would be your, again, nobody's here yet, but just a moment, right? Like a favorite moment. I guess that's a hard one, isn't it? I think Christmas was a good one for me. This was the first Christmas that I actually cried about my gifts. It was the first Christmas I cried about my gifts. I usually get like gift cards or something, and then I use them towards things for the house. Like I'll be like, "Oh shit, we need dog food," or "I need this tool," or "We need to do this repair." So I use it for that type of stuff because I have it, and I don't always have it, and it just speeds up the getting some shit done aspect of my life. So I jump on some of that, and this was one of those times where I was like, "Hey, let's if I get this stuff, this and this is what I mean. I need floorboards. I need this. I need that. I need some caulking." Like I had a list, and then I got concert tickets from my wife to see Weird Al Yankovic and Puddle's Pity Party in Winnipeg, and I cried. I did. Then there's a scenic train tour that you can get in southern Saskatchewan, and you can do lots of different things. You can do like a Texas barbecue train ride. You can do a bank robbery train ride where they rob your train. You can do a craft beer tasting on the train, that type of stuff. And I got a gift card to a gift certificate to get me and Alicia a ride on said train. So I may have been a little sad about that too, because again, I was like, oh shit. Now I actually got something for experiences for myself, but now I don't have the money to go and buy the stuff I need for the house. So it was a double-edged sword. It made me sad and excited at the same time. But I think that was my favorite moment of this year, was just actually realizing that one way or another I have to use my Christmas gifts for myself this time. Sounds stupid, I know, but I think that might have been it for me. Fuck, where is everybody? All these people. Hey, let's do it at this time. Let's do it at that time. Okay. I even sent the link to my brother because he had given indication that he would be intrigued. What's this? Have I had a proper Irish red in a while? Probably. I mean, there's been. Sorry, I'm just looking here for you. To be honest, the closest thing I've probably had recently was a red lager, and it was very good, better than I expected it to be, better than it was the last time I had it. There was also some stuff from like some stuff like Pacific Western Brewing's Canterbury Dark Mild, and though it calls itself a dark mild, it was more like an Irish red than anything else. Not amazing, but it was an okay beer. Um, yeah, I don't think that there's been a true Irish red in quite some time. I'm just like I said, I'm just scrolling right now, seeing what I've had because it's not. I think the last good Irish red I had was when I first moved here, and it was from Bushwhacker. There's been a few others since then, but that's the one that can come to my mind, and I can go, "Oh yeah, that was a good Irish red." Um, it was from Bushwhacker Brew Pub in Regina on Dudney. It makes some great beers. Unfortunately, they don't make very big batches of anything they make, but they make some great beers, and that was a very good beer. Um, Other than that one, I don't really think there's been a like I'm scrolled back now till October, and I still haven't seen an Irish red that I've had. Um, the one I probably drink the most of is not even a true traditional Irish red. It would be the red ale from fuck, Original Joe's red ale. Brian says he's going to be like 10 minutes. Dildo Brewing's Red Rocks Ale wasn't an Irish red. It was like an uh, American red. Wasn't big on it. Um, oh, O'Hara's Irish red. There we go. That was probably the last best Irish red I've had, Chris. O'Hara's Irish red on Nitro. And I really did like that. I don't. I think because of the nitro, I didn't really think of it because you don't expect a nitrogen infused beer for. Sorry, I'm burping from that pop. You don't expect a nitrogen infused beer for a Irish red, but it was a great beer. I remember how smooth that was. That was a lovely, lovely beer. I see you've done a lot of comments as I was rambling there. So let's go up and sorry, we had to scroll up quite a bit here. What's this? If I press the okay, so we're too far up still. 1 second, we got to come down some more. No, I'm glad you enjoy watching me drink beer. I don't know if you're still here or not because I don't get to see the names of the people here. I just get to see the amount of of viewers. Okay, here we go. Does Trafalgar Brewing still hold the benchmark for hit and miss? I remember Mike. You are right. His name was Mike. Well, they're not Trafalgar Ales and Meads anymore. They were bought out by a different company entirely. Actually, All or Nothing Brew Pub bought them out, which used to be Underdog Brewing, but they had that cease and desist from Broadhead Brewing out of Ottawa because one of Broadhead's beers was Underdog. And so they didn't like that there was an Underdog Brewing because there could be some confusion. So they sued them into changing their name to All or Nothing, and All or Nothing ended up buying Trafalgar. So Mike Arnold has nothing to do with the brewery anymore. I don't believe any of his children have anything to do with the brewery anymore. But right near the end, right as they were closing, they started making small batch bottles, and they were fucking good. But then I started noticing some misses as well. You were getting a lot of, and I'm glad you're still here. You started getting a lot of off flavors in them. And it ended up being found out that the reason you were getting off flavors was he was bottling with a homebrew bottling wand. And I mean, that's fine and dandy if you're doing really small batches of something, but you're always going to chance oxidization. But when you're doing a commercial batch of something, even a small commercial batch of something, that will probably take you longer than you want it to take you to be using the bottling wand. And yeah, there was some oxidation and stuff like that. But yeah, he did not like how the beer world was going with social media and the fact that people could say what they thought, the fact that people would call you out on mistakes, the fact that he did not like any of that. He was not great with people. He could make some good beers and he could make some big misses, but he was not great with people. Almost like Michael Duggan. Michael Duggan had the same type of problem, right? He even opened Duggan's, and again, Duggan could make some good beer, but Duggan couldn't deal with people. He hated people. He didn't care if you liked his stuff or not. You didn't, go drink something else. I don't care to hear it. And I mean, I guess I can appreciate that to an extent because it's the way the world should work when you're using money to buy a product, right? If you don't like that product, don't drink that product. Drink something else. So I get that, but yeah, I was a little saddened to hear that out of a brewery as well, though. I mean, kind of the same thing that Steve Innocente from Innocente Brewing did, right? He didn't care at all about anything. So even when people got angry at him for using his business to push different political ideas, he didn't care. He probably cares now that he is barely staying afloat because he's unfortunately fallen victim to what happens to a lot of people that end up doing anything political with their business or with their real name because he pushed away a good deal of people that used to support him. And you can think all you want that you don't need to stay neutral in stuff like that as a company. But as a company that's already in a niche market, being craft beer, which, I mean, you can say craft beer is popular all you want. It's nowhere near as popular as, say, the big guys stuff like the macro beer. But you can talk about craft beer being popular all you like. It's still a niche market. And when you alienate one whole demographic of that niche market, you really limit what you are going to get in dividends, because then you also, even if people in different companies, different licensees fully agree with you, they're going to think about it too, right? Do we want to bring this company in and alienate half of our customers as well, because each time each level you're going to, be it from the brewery to the licensee to the, you might have an even smaller niche market of people coming to you, and eliminating an entire side of that, an entire demographic of it, an entire portion of it, can be horrendously detrimental to your business. So it's one of those things that I've never understood. I see so many companies try to be inclusive to everybody and try to be neutral. They'll be things like, hey, let's watch this debate and stuff. Hello, Brian.
Hello.
How are you, Brian?
Good. Can you hear me today?
Quiet, Brian.
Sorry?
You sound tired, Brian.
Oh, a little bit.
How's your night been?
All right.
My tirade ended because Brian's here.
Oh, good. I can leave so you can continue.
No.
What's been going on?
Oh, nothing at all. I was just wasting time waiting for somebody to show up. Holy shit, I wasted almost an hour. Nobody's going to watch this shit.
You never know.
You missed Bella's debut on the internet.
Ah.
I'm waiting to see if anyone can guess her breeds.
Oh.
I gave one of the breeds away, right? She's Cane Corso, but I was waiting to see if anyone could guess the other one.
Ah. Nice.
Her brother lives just near us, a couple blocks away.
Oh, wow. Small world.
We were both picking up a dog from this lady today in Davidson together.
So you could have carpooled.
No, well, I guess we could have, but
You don't know this person. No?
yeah, no, we didn't know them.
That's cool. Maybe you'll run into them out in public walking the dogs.
It's possible. I mean, walking two of the three dogs probably, because the third one is starting to get a little bit of some arthritis form in there.
Yeah. I just thought, if you run the sibling dogs run into each other and still, play.
Yes. Yeah, we picked up a puppy today. So we have the Great Pyrenees, the old one, the mama bear who's getting up there. I mean, her breed can go anywhere from 8 to 12, but I mean, like 9 and 10 is the average. There's been ones that have gone longer, but like the average. Then we have the Saint Bernard. Then we have this one, which is Cane Corso and something. Something. And then we have the little like 4 or 5 pound cat that is currently, she is hissing at anyone that goes near her currently. She is pissed. Okay, she's hissing at me apparently. She's not hissing at Alicia. Yeah, we have Colleen, Otis, and Bella.
Who picked the name?
We did. We had a short list. It was going to be like Luna, Xena, Bella, Sheba.
I got the Leafs game on over here. I got blurred out today.
I didn't even realize they were playing today. I know Ottawa was playing today. I don't know if they're playing now or if they played earlier. I just knew they were playing today.
Oh, let me take a look for you.
I also know that they're starting goalies on a leave of absence.
Yeah. Third period, Senators are up 3-1 against Winnipeg.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to Winnipeg in August. I can't wait. Are you whispering to the dog?
Are you going for one night or 2 nights?
I think 3.
Oh, nice.
Now she's laying back down. I put the blanket over her so she was snugly.
Well, I'm in Saskatchewan now, which is a lot smaller than Ontario, but you might still fit in the province.
You want just your charger?
And my charger, my cord should be plugged into the charger. My power bank.
How's your cat handling the new dog?
Well, that's why she's in hatred mode right now. She's like been peeking her head out from around curtains and stuff. And I'm like, really? You live with like Otis and Colleen, and you're perfectly okay with these two things that are like 5 billion times bigger than you, but you're scared of this dog that is not 5 billion times bigger than you. Like, she's bigger than you.
Will be eventually. She's not currently.
Well, she's still a lot of times bigger than her, but not like those two. Because Bella's probably somewhere in the 20 to 30 pound range at 9 weeks.
Have you had a beer yet?
I've had one. I've had the Northern Lager from District. Oh, that sounded like the dog jumped off the bed.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Otis jumped off the bed.
Is it really a jump or just a step off the bed?
For Otis?
Yeah.
It's more a step for him. Well, come on, like his head is like here, right? Like,
Yeah.
kind of steps up. 1 second, let me look around the corner and see how she's doing. Bella. I think she's fine. All right, so I guess it's just the two of us right now. Maybe we should have some beers and start talking, since it's just the two of us. So, I mean, we could start with your favorite beer of 2025. I know you haven't drank as many as I have, but
I'd rather just start drinking a beer first.
okay, well, start drinking beer.
Did you create?
What's up, Bella?
When is Jules showing up? Because he's probably got a top 10 list of top 10 lists.
Yeah. I don't know. I even texted him to say he missed Bella's internet debut.
Oh.
I was on my pillow.
Is she on your pillow?
Did you move her?
No, I didn't touch her.
Oh, yes, she's on my pillows. So she moved herself because she was sprawled across her side of the bed.
Thank you.
I know I'm coming. I'm coming.
Alicia's bought her a jacket.
Yeah.
She's buying her a bathrobe.
What? Just
Yeah.
so we can walk around in bathrobes together?
Yeah. She wants to get her matching jammy jams.
Do we need to go outside?
She's probably getting close to having to pee.
Here, poop.
I'd say poop. She did eat a few hours ago, and I'm pretty sure she had a pretty empty belly.
I'm going with Blackburn and Amber.
Blackburn Amber. I believe there's a chance that's still in my fridge.
Okay, let me put my booty on. Since Daddy's playing.
That used to be the Screaming Tunnels.
Yes, I may have drank it, but let's see if it's actually still in there.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're gonna put your coat on.
Are you putting the damn coat on the dog?
Not yet. I'm gonna put it on. And then I'll take her. Oh, you told.
Oh, I'm farting.
Yeah, we can hear it. Unfortunately, we're all downwind of it, so that sucks.
You ready? Oh, big girl. Oh.
Oh Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no.
Chad can't hear me. Big mystery. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, he's grabbing stuff. He's finding something.
No, I drank it already.
Ah,
I didn't think I did. Yeah. Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, Brian, you're in charge for a minute. I'll be right back.
oh my God. So,
Gotta bring some training treats to the lady.
yeah. Great. So I don't know if Molson Ultra Cold Shots is my current favorite. Its marketing is completely so that's a word I can't pronounce. It's a beer to get cranked off of. It's not, I didn't even know they did cold shots. Oh yeah, Molson Ultra. I thought it said Michelob Ultra. I'm like just changing words. I haven't tried this cold shots yet. The other guy that pops
Okay.
out here, Sage, he sometimes has those.
We are back.
Yeah, I just read the last comment and was kind of
Oh, what was the last comment?
Molson Ultra Cold Shots, that one. And I butchered reading it. So that's what Sage usually has, right?
No, he just has the cold shots.
What?
I think the ultra cold shots are like the 7 or 8% alcohol ones.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah. My mistake.
So I am going to drink Longview Pilsner from 9 Mile Legacy Brewing in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, which I was just near today.
How far away did you have to travel?
We traveled to Davidson, which is about an hour and a half.
Nice. Just you and the wife, or the kids come, or
Me and the wife.
did you pick that beer up out there?
No, this is one of those beers that my work
Oh,
gave you in the 4-pack. Oh shit! Did I
nice.
just fuck that up, or did I just accidentally close the window?
No, you're still on here.
Okay, good.
Nothing happened.
Well, everything went dark, and then I was like, "Oh shit!" But then I could still hear you talking, so I'm like, "Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I'm okay."
No, you're good. Oh, we have another comment. Chad says, Chad, I'd like your take on current red American lagers, but please do it like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Spin back and let your thoughts fly.
Why? Next time, Gadget. Next time. I can't do it. I don't have a cordless headset, right? I got a cord, and it's not long. That's what she said.
You have a short cord?
Yeah, but it's really fat.
It's filling.
I don't like many American style beers. And when I say American style beers, I don't mean beers that are made in the US or made in Canada. I mean the hoppier variants of things, right? Like you have like the American red and the American session and the American porter and the American brown ale. I don't like the hoppier variants. It's just not something that I'm big on. And it pisses me off that we do this. Like, I almost want to start Dr. Clawing it. Ah! Like, no, it's why do it? Why add extra hops to, like, I don't particularly like the hazy pale ale craze that's out there, and I don't like it because they all taste so much alike because they're all using the same hops and everything else. But I get it, like why fix something that ain't broke? But that comes down to the Irish red ales and the and porters and red lagers, and why fix something that ain't broke? Why add hops to it just to add hops to it? Like, why? It's like, this is my Vienna lager. It's at 42 IBU. What the fuck are you talking about?
I have a question for you, Chad.
Okay.
Since you've had multiple different beers from the U.S., which region or area do you think makes the best?
Which area makes the most that I've really, really, really enjoyed would be like New York, New York State, upstate New York at that, like Southern Tier, Flying Bison, that type of stuff. Now, what makes like probably the most hyped beers in the U.S.? You're probably looking at like Michigan or Vermont. Now there are some really good beers from Michigan and Vermont, but I mean, Heady Topper is considered an amazing beer. I like Heady Topper. It's not something that would make me get some mules to go and get some on a release date or something. And that's the type of stuff that would happen, right? Beers from like Kuhnheim and stuff like that. You would have people cross the border into Michigan to grab those beers and bring them back. Even after Goose Island was bought by AB InBev, people would cross the border to buy beers from them, but they would bring people that didn't drink beer to just get more because you could only buy so much. So they would bring their mules with them. And it's great beer, but is it worth that when you can find stuff comparable that isn't that? And I think that's where it comes down to is it worth it? And I don't know.
It's interesting that like those areas of the states are kind of in the same area where you lived and grew up. So,
well, I mean, and
so it's like a regional taste then, kind of.
Vermont, New England, like they
like they are kind of in the same area, you know.
Like they all make, like every state makes some great beer. Every state makes some great beer. From the stuff I've had though, like, and you're right, it might be because of proximity and how much I could get of it, right? Like, I would cross the border to Buffalo, I would go to Premier Gourmet, and I could get almost anything from New York. I could get stuff from other states too, but pretty much everything from New York was right there at my fingertips.
Yeah.
I could just walk in and be like, ho ho! I personally haven't had a lot of great stuff from Wisconsin, but I mean, I haven't had a lot of stuff from Wisconsin, right? From Wisconsin, I've had a lot of stuff from like the Minhas Brewery or like Old Milwaukee and that type of stuff, right? Like more of their big guys. Pennsylvania, again, not a lot of stuff. There was some breweries from Philly that we'd had, and they make some good stuff, but breweries from Philly, breweries from Pittsburgh, again, some great stuff there. Yuengling was probably one of my favorite, like bigger regional brands.
Yeah.
Massive Two Shits make some good stuff too, you know, then you go to New York. If you want to get like a big regional brand in New York, Genesee was the way to go. And Genesee made some really cheap, really good beer, but I mean, it wasn't great per se by the way of flavors. Where was? One second here, I'm just looking up a certain brewery because there was like Cigar City in Florida. They make some great stuff. Like, there's so many breweries out there, but yeah, for me, the ones that I liked the most were coming from upstate New York. Did she do anything?
She didn't do anything, but she did have a really big drink of water.
So she's going to do something soon. Ohio made some good ones. Did she? Then you can get like in DE is Delaware, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah, so like Dogfish Head was in Delaware. Dogfish Head always made some great stuff.
Remember, remember when Rolling Rock used to be a small brewery,
Yes, I do remember when they used to be a small brewer.
and they were
It's
so
the
much.
same with with Boston Beer Company, right? Like Sam Adams.
Yeah. But then when Rolling Rock got bought out, they changed it.
Elysian out of Washington. They used to be a small brewery. They made a bunch of the pumpkin beers that I love. Hello, Bella.
Can
Bella.
you show her?
If she comes back, 1 second.
Okay.
Bella, come here. She ran away. Bella. Colleen is giving me the eyes of death.
You're okay. You were getting attention.
Okay, let me try and catch her. She's
She does not
exploring.
like to come back in the fucking house.
No, and it's cold out.
She'll run away. Oh, she had her coat on, so she didn't even shiver once, so she was good.
So she liked her coat.
Chad has mentioned,
Oh,
I think, part of her breed. He's
People wanna
trying to
see
get people to figure out the
I'm sorry.
rest of it. I don't. I showed up late, so I think that's what he told
I'm
me.
sorry. 1 second.
He gave away part of it.
Yeah, you can go see mommy again. You're a good girl. You're okay.
We have a question, Chad. It's like, did I miss what breed mix she is?
It's my good girl. It's my good Bella.
Oh, hello. Hold on.
Okay, I'll put you down now.
Oh, is the other dog showing up now?
So that was Bella.
Yeah.
And this is Otis.
Hello. Oh.
See Gooberin? Hey?
So we had a question from a baseball. He asking, did I miss what breed mix she is? And I think I said that you gave away part of the breed.
Yes, I have given away. She is Cane Corso and something. So if I know what the something is, but I've been leaving it for people to guess, and nobody's guessed. Just like I said, how many Santa suits do I own? Different Santa suits.
Okay, now your Santa suit question though. You're not including if you mix from, like, you can't. Well,
No, it's full Santa suits that are
Okay.
different.
that aren't
Yes.
cross mixed or anything.
Oh, that's my beautiful baby, eh?
Did anyone guess that?
No, nobody's guessed it.
I don't know.
yeah, you wanna play?
I don't know. I probably shouldn't because I think I know the answer.
What do you think the answer is?
I think it's 3.
Different ones? Nope.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you
Oh, is it only 2?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's gonna come play.
Well then, I don't know.
You're close, but
Did you get any new ones this year?
yes.
Like,
And once I get my
like-
boots in, I'm gonna have to do a fashion shoot in all of them for my Cameo page. No, not Black Lab.
oh,
Hey! She was not doing anything.
Melissa said that you should make up some business cards on Vistaprint with your picture on the back of it.
Did the den mommy get mad at you?
She walked past her. That's all she did.
Well, she's not allowed to walk past her. She has to stay where Colleen says is safe.
So when did you get your newest Santa suits?
Today. They arrived today.
Okay, so before today, was it 2 or 3?
Before today, it would have been 3.
Okay.
Hi, Bella. Hi.
Was it one of any of the ones that you showed me?
No, none of those yet. Those ones are way too much money for right now.
I showed them to Melissa. Melissa didn't like some of them, like being like that doesn't work for kids.
Well, who said they're all for kids?
No, I know.
Bella.
She's on board. She agrees that you should lean into the whole Santa gig thing.
Bella. I'm talking.
Why? Look at those eyes. They almost look like there's a bit of green to them.
She's starting to get the hang of the outsides.
How old is the puppy?
9 weeks.
Boy or girl? I don't remember.
It's a girl.
You're gonna get her fixed?
Yes, because we don't need puppies. Because Otis currently is not fixed, right?
Yeah.
Otis is a giant breed dog. Most male giant breed dogs shouldn't get fixed really all that early. So we have not fixed him yet. He's now at 3 years. I could probably fix him now if I wanted to. But
Yeah. But his growing is done.
yeah. I mean, she's gonna. This might give away a little bit. She's probably going to be considered a extra large to giant breed when she's done. Oh, I have lots of snow in Regina.
I have a little bit of snow. Some melted. Some fell again. Maybe have 3-4 inches.
Hint, that is not the ass end of a Corso.
I'm not going to say what you told me. I'm not going to be the spoiler of the guessing.
I'm just surprised nobody's guessed it because I guess it's kind of because I know I can see it.
Well, like, that black lab guess is good. I would have guessed that too, but I don't know a lot. I don't know dog breeds as much as you do, so I'd be like, "Oh, it's your lab."
Hey, baby.
Holding her?
Pardon?
Are you holding her?
No, she's on the floor right now. She's just she keeps trying to jump up on my lap now. She doesn't want me to hold her, but she wants to jump up on my lap.
She's trying to be dominant, saying like, "Don't touch me, but I want up."
She's very wrinkly. Maybe that'll help people. You can't really see it on camera. She's got a lot of skin folds that she's got to
She have one
grow.
of these walks.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of a walk like that.
Yeah.
No, I love the look at those dogs. Those dogs don't fit in with my pack. We tried that once. It does not work. They just don't have the personality that fits with what we have between the Bernard and the Pyrenees. Yes, baby girl, can I help you?
How many dogs would you ideally like to have?
If I lived out on an acreage,
No, I'm talking about where you're living right now.
right now 3 would be my max, and it's probably going to be sort of what we do, right? Like when Colleen goes, we'll probably give it a few years, and then when Otis is close to old age, then we can bring in the next puppy, and Otis can help train that puppy, and then Otis will go. Like, so it would be a rotation, right?
All right. So if you had acreage,
If I had an acreage, I don't know, 5, 6,
depends how many acres.
yeah. What you doing, Colleen? Hey,
Getting mad at everybody.
you getting mad at everybody? You doing your usual fun police stuff? Colleen, as soon as you get a puppy, she becomes the fun police, and nobody's allowed to have fun unless she says so. And that's where we're at already. Is the Great Pyrenees is becoming the fun police, right, Colleen? Like Otis and Bella were playing, and it pissed Colleen off because she wasn't playing. She didn't give them permission to play.
It
So she
wasn't
had
her
to
idea.
stop. She had to stop that play. She is a great trainer of dogs, but she's a mean old bitch. That's what she is. She's a mean old bitch. Like she, and it was funny because we got home and we were doing the one dog at a time meeting Bella, right? So we let the alpha out first, which is this one, right, Colleen? Right, baby girl? So we let Colleen out, and Colleen comes out, and Alicia and Bella were still in the garage. But Colleen comes out, I'm petting her, she smells my hands, and she glared at me and charged at the garage, right? Like, there's not another dog here.
I'll be right back. I have to take off for a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Bella is trying to get so yeah.
Is he really taking them out and I just took them out?
Didn't we already talk about this?
No, I don't think you made it clear enough for him. Because you never do.
I don't think there's any way to make something clear enough for that boy.
No, you beat around the bush. You try to make exemptions and stuff, and you can't. You can't do it. It has to be direct rule, period. I'll go have the conversation. Because I'm not doing this.
Things were just out. Your father and I had a conversation with you that you are no longer in charge of the dog. So unless we are not home and they need to go out, or you are specifically asked to, do not bring them out. They are going out with the puppy, so the puppy can train. Stop.
Sorry. He's getting yelled at. A light session Canadian beer. Well, I mean, are we talking about just any, and what's session to you? What's the percentage of a session? Because the Fosters I can get here.
Are you okay?
No, she's crying because I won't pick her up now.
What is wrong?
She keeps trying to climb up on my lap.
I haven't seen the cat. She's not in the window, so I think she's upstairs.
Yeah, the cat's pissy. She's gone. She's gone right now. Go see mommy.
Come here, Bella.
Come on. You're okay.
You want to go to bed?
Want to go to bed with mommy?
Yeah.
You know, she's going to be like 100-pound dog waiting for you to pick her up for things.
Probably.
Gonna be like, Mommy, I'm a big, bad, scary dog. Pick me up and carry me somewhere. So to your question about session beers, what are we talking about percentage-wise? Are we talking 5? Because Foster's is 5 here in Canada when we get it. But I know that Foster's and other beers are different percentages in different places. Like I hear there's a lot of 3 and 4% alcohol beers in the UK that are 5 and up here. Yes, usually lager is sessioned, maybe a session IPA, maybe an ESB. But no, stop with your ice. Okay, so 4% there. So if we're looking at a 4% beer, for your average American beer, if you're looking at like a macro beer, so something kind of like Foster's, you're probably looking at like Bud Light or Coors Light or Moosehead Light or something along those lines. I'd say like Blue Light or Canadian Light, they seem to have like pretty much disappeared off the market. Maybe Miller Light for North American, just your average lager, right? Your average crisp lager. Carlsberg Light is becoming big here. These guys, District does a ultra lager, so a low calorie, low carb, low ABV at 4. And the Ultra is in January's $29 2.4. So at some point I'll go buy a 2.4 of the Ultra, because $29 for the Ultra, once it's cold, I can't taste how bad it is. When their light lager, their Northern Light, goes on the $29 2.4, their Northern Light is really good. So if I'm looking for craft brews, there are some there. If you're looking at cheap stuff, I mean, the Superstore and stuff sells the No Name beer and the PC beer, and the PC Light and the No Name Light are both fairly cheap, and there's nothing wrong with them per se. They're just cheap beer. But yeah, like that's the type of stuff you'd be looking at if you're looking at regular lager to compare with Foster's. If you're looking at other stuff, I mean, I'll session 4% alcohol stouts all day long. If I can find an English dark mild, fucking A. Like Silversmith's Schwarzbier Light is fucking fantastic, and I would session that all day long. The price is not worth the price.
You have your own toy, stop chewing on my book.
But your book is something fun to chew on. It's not her toy.
My bookmark.
Oh, the one I just gave you for Christmas?
Yeah, the metal one.
She'll stop chewing on that fast. So nobody's guessed her breed yet. Here. I'll write it here, because I don't want to say it out loud.
What was that? I didn't make Daddy take you up.
Ugh. Um. She doesn't read, but she listens. Brian's back. Hello, Brian. He doesn't have his ears in.
No, I got my ears. I just didn't have the mic on.
Ah.
So what have I missed? 'Cause I'm looking.
We talked about her breed.
Okay. Oh, did you
I
actually?
typed it. I typed it in, and I was asked if it was an illegal thing, and I said no. It's just I have somebody that listens to things.
Yeah.
What's your best beer to get smashed on? I don't get smashed anymore, but it would be like the PC beer or the No Name beer or whatever is a $29 2.4 from District at the time.
Is Foster's even around anymore?
And it's all taxation, isn't it? You can still get Foster's. I just don't know if you can get it in Canada anymore. I haven't seen it in Canada in a while.
That's what it is.
But that's all a taxation thing, isn't it? That they keep lowering your ABV because they get taxed the higher your ABV. Is that?
Ooh.
I believe that's because that's actually what the shillings beers always were too, right? Like you'd buy like a 10 shilling, 20 shilling, 30 80 shilling, and each shilling would be a higher ABV. And then you go the same route with the bitters and the milds, right? You have like your English mild, then you'd have your bitter, your special bitter, your ordinary bitter, your extra special bitter, and each one of those would be higher ABVs, but they would also be more money.
No retail for Foster's. Thanks, Multi. Because I know I was looking for it one time. Wanted to have one with our we have Jules as our guest. You might be busy watching CNN with the new news with what's going on down there.
I'm gonna grab another beer.
What are you drinking? Anything I got?
Probably not.
Okay.
I got from Multinational their LOL lemon lime pie.
Ooh.
The only thing I think I would have that you might have still is the two beers we were going to review together from Blackburn.
Yeah.
And then if you had the pickup truck one, the Pilsner from the old King Brewing Company.
No, I don't think I got the pickup truck one.
No, you didn't grab their Pilsner? You just grabbed the other ones?
I think so. So how did it feel doing that big long review there that you released? Making all the naysayers happy.
Wasn't really. The naysayer would still be angry because I didn't read everything that was on the can, even though there was absolutely nothing on the can. I do the odd, really long review, like I do, but people don't watch them, right? Like they don't. You know what gets me the most views is if I throw up a short, no matter how stupid it is.
16 seconds is the ideal length of time.
Yeah, that's what people want. Like I've thrown up 4 shorts in the last 2 days. They have like over 2,000 views each. I throw up a beer review. If I get 20 views, I'm lucky. Like it is what it is, right? I enjoy it, so I keep doing it, and it's actually starting to, like, I have 2 breweries that want to work with me for some stuff. So hey, that's a plus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like when I was in Ontario and I was known, but
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the over under?
Yeah, shorts move the algorithm, but they don't make the money though. If you're monetizing, don't make as much.
Is it 0.2 now?
Shorts?
It originally was 0.5. You could originally say it was as long as you were within 0.5, you were good. So if you said it was a 4% alcohol beer, it could be anywhere from 3.5 to 4.5, and you couldn't get in any trouble for it. But because I'm not working with the college or anything anymore, I haven't kept up with all the new laws, and they've become harder to find. They really have. Like the LCBO used to have the taxation breakdown on their website, really easy to find. You could see the books, and this is the base, and they would say this is the cheapest bottle of wine. This is the cheapest bottle of wine in the store. This is what its base price is. This is what this price is. This is what excise tax is. This is what this tax. And they would break down the entire cost of that. And then for beer, they would do it as kegs, draft, like a pint of draft, and as a case of cans and a case of bottles. And by cans, they were looking at the bigger cans, and bottles, they were looking at 355s, well, 344s, I guess. But you can't find it as easily anymore. It's hard to find now. Like 6 years ago, you could find it lickety split. Well, no, legally it could be as high, at least originally, it could be as high as 5.5 if it was 5. But Malty's saying 0.2 now, and I mean, maybe they lowered it. Malty would know more than me about whether or not they lowered it. Did you watch any of that 20-minute review?
I did. I thought, I'm like, oh, good. I just want to see how you pulled that one off. You just kind of they go however long it ends up being, right? Like you don't have a set amount of time when you do it.
Yeah. No, I just sit down and go. Yeah, the creative destruction that I posted today.
It was 20 minutes long.
It was funny because I went in and I bought some beers, and I bought 2 of that I'm drinking there, and I bought one of their rudimentary, and I bought one of their treasure, and it was their brewmaster there, and he's like, Chad, have you had this one yet? I said no. He goes, well, Merry Christmas, and hands it to me. And I go, well, thank you. He goes, drink it sooner than later. It's not getting any better. Okay. But like I said in the video, like it's fine. It's a good beer.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember. Did it have a packaging or canning date on it?
no, they don't appeal to me either. All they do for their like seasonals is they tell you what season they canned it in. So it was like canned winter 2025, but that could be November, December. I remember it came up on their website a few weeks back, but they usually can a few weeks before they start selling.
Yeah.
Like if I was to look at this one, I have wow. That's not usually what they put on it. They're telling me how many. They're telling me the English. This can contains this many average drinks.
What's it say?
1.4 standard drinks.
Oh, that's interesting.
But yeah, this one actually doesn't have its usual canned on date.
Okay.
Like it usually would say canned in. I'm just trying to prove it now because now it sounds like I'm lying to you.
Well, at one point it said that, so maybe they changed.
Oh yeah, see, so this one, the rudimentary canned autumn 2025.
Okay.
So that's usually what they put on there is just the season that they canned it.
Yeah. I was curious.
Well, yeah, because if you can get a cheap beer at a higher ABV, cheap, you're going to buy that. That's so when New York 7% is the new 6%. It's true. It's true. When I used to go to New York to buy my beers, like my New York beers and all that, any beer brewed in New York, a lot of times you couldn't find the ABV on the can or bottle. And I asked one time why that was. And one of the store managers was explaining it to me. He goes, well, it's a law in New York to not have your ABV on the bottle. I'm like, but why? And he's like, well, because the way they look at it is the higher the ABV, the more chance it is of you buying it. And I'm like, okay. And I get it, like because beer is a lot cheaper in the US. So if you have a 4% alcohol beer sitting here for $1 a can and a 12% alcohol beer sitting here for $1 a can, they figure you're going to buy the the 12% one and drink that. Okay, so it helps you protect because now you're buying off of just the name or the picture or whatever. But my question to him was, so what's the legal drinking limit here? And he told me, I go, so how many drinks is that of the average drink? And he told me, I go, so if I came in here and I bought 2 cans And I went outside and I drank them. I go, now, don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning drinking and driving, but I go outside and I drink them. And I figure I'm within your legal drinking limit because, 2 beers should keep me below that limit normally. And I get behind the wheel of my car. Can I not sue the brewery for not letting me know, or you guys or the state? Because I didn't know that it was like 2 10% alcohol beers. I thought I was drinking 2 4.5s. Like,
Yeah.
so it was a weird conundrum to me to hear this. And I'm like, but it makes no sense that you don't let me see them, because I personally, even back then I would drink higher ABV beers, but I personally didn't like anything over 6. Like 6 was always my limit, but I liked the 3 to 5 range the most. And it's because I like to session my beers. When I sit down and have some beers, I want to have like 4 or 5 beers. I don't want to have one and then feel drunk. Like I'll review and buy the 8, 9, 10, 11%, but I don't like to. Like I steer clear of them as much as I can.
Shit. Keep blurring. Here, I'm gonna send you a picture of the can, Chad.
Which can is this?
Fireside Lager. I sent you the picture of the back of it.
Yes.
Today.
Are you trying it right now?
I'm about to. I like the. It's like a kind of like a goldish. I think gold, like a brownie gold.
Apparently, the puppy's completely passed out on Alicia right now, to the point where she's like, "I hope I don't have to pee soon."
All right, Mr. McGee.
Well, exactly, Malty. Like it makes no sense to me that is what's going down with it. Like it really doesn't. Excuse me.
That's the front of the can.
Oh, that's a nice looking can.
Yeah. It's like it looks like the label is silver in the photo that I sent you, but
it's like a tan almost.
Yeah. Like a goldish. Yeah. Want me to read it for everybody?
Sure. Give her a read ski.
All right, so Blackburn Beer Company Fireside Lager. They just put it in their fridges the other day. Picked it up. There's rich, malty, warming. And now onto the back of the can. Let's see if I can read this. Jesus. This isn't even good for the sight, let alone you had read this, Chad. Fireside Lager, designed for crisp winter days and warm nights by the fire. This dark German-style lager has a nice balanced malt-forward body with hints of vanilla, oak, and bourbon. The deep copper hue changes color with the flicker of the fire as the beer warms. More and more flavor emerges. Cheers to you. And that's it. That is it.
So they're basically doing like a Dunkel lager, eh? A Munich Dunkel.
And now, this is the canning for this one. Actually, okay, never mind. It actually says return for refund. Consignee. Usually they don't say anything on them. But then I was wrong as I looked at an old one. It said recycle. So let's take a look. I have no descriptive words nor smells, so let me unblur my background here. Let's see if this helps. Put a little light on. There we go. That would help me read the can.
So we got to get the puppy in for her vet stuff because the puppy hasn't seen a vet yet, so she hasn't been dewormed. So she has a little of distension, right? She has a little wormage. So we're doing the natural deworming right now. We have the pumpkin that we're putting in her food. That's a nice looking beer.
Yeah.
Let me solo you, sir.
Like I could have poured it a lot better, but actually that looks pretty good, eh? On the head, on the back, on the logo. That's holding pretty good though. Like that hasn't budged.
No, that is a nice looking beer, sir.
There's a scent. Couldn't tell you what. It's still got quite a bit in here.
Well, yeah, you got so much head in your glass that
Yeah.
it's luscious foam though. Like it doesn't look like it would be moving all that much.
No.
Malty's calling you beautiful.
Hey.
Blackburn is seeming to start beating it out of the park. Like, remember originally when you would send me stuff by them, I'd be like, hey, it's all solid. There's nothing wrong with it. The price is right and the beer is good. But like that porter, and we still have to get that porter reviewed.
Yeah.
But that porter is fucking magical. And to make like a Munich lager is pretty good. Like there's not a lot of darker lagers and like the light dark, like the amber dark instead of like the black.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
So I would say in the past year and a half, 2 years, well, from when they started in 2020, it's a different brewmaster now, right?
Yeah.
And that's when things are sort of, I don't know, I think they got better.
Well, it's the same type of thing that happened with Brimstone, right? Like, as much as I like Rod, when Rod left and Zach took over, fuck, Brimstone got so much better.
Yeah. Like this is still holding. They just keep adding so it goes above the glass.
Yeah, you got a nice meniscus going on, eh?
Yeah.
See, look at this. We lost our entire point of this week's chat, right? We were supposed to talk about everything.
Well,
2025, and we lost it all because nobody showed.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. I get it. So I also asked earlier if Santa should start doing all my reviews.
how far into the Santa gear would you go?
Well, I would probably just put on one of my suits that I have two of, which might be one of the gold trimmed ones, and just wear.
Yeah, so it'd be like top up, right?
Yeah, well, you don't see my bottom down.
True, unless Santa comes down the stairs with a sack behind him.
True.
Pulls a beer out to review.
I should bring it in the sack.
Yeah.
Good day. How are you?
Oh, wow. That's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That went down nice. And yeah, I would definitely say I could tell there's vanilla.
Oh God.
You okay?
Yeah, I farted in it. Fucking gross.
You almost sharded.
Yeah, almost. So Malty showed me a picture of a really interesting beer that was at his place of business, which was a Whistler beer that apparently has won a bunch of gold medals, a Whistler Brewing Company. And I have a Whistler beer here, but mine is the Chestnut Ale. And this one is like a chocolate orange beer. It's their winter spiced edition. And I'm like, holy fuck. I hope I can find that over here because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Terry's chocolate orange in a bottle.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Did you just make a like puking sound?
I opened the can of pop and it startled.
Oh, it startled the dog awake. Okay.
Oh. Am I freezing up there a little bit?
A little bit.
So I wonder if I wonder if one of my places down here.
Alrighty. What was that, Brian?
So I wonder if I could find that beer around me.
Oh, the one he was talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's take a look here.
Go look up a Whistler Brewing Company. Oh.
There's a Whistler Forager gluten-free. Whistler Brewing.
I don't know if I would want that.
Gluten-free lager?
Oh, no, thank you.
Looks like they only sell them in 6-packs.
Well, that's because nobody wants to buy a gluten-free lager, so this is the way to make you buy it and get rid of it. 6-pack only, bitches. I'll take this one.
Oh, Whistler Winter Dunkel.
That might be the one.
It's a bottle, though.
Yes. That would be the one.
No. Let's see my nearby availability. I'd have to go to the next city over. Am I lagging, or is the whole thing lagging?
I think it's you, but I wouldn't know. Somebody else would have to tell me.
Well, I'm just noticing the pictures like freezing up.
Yeah, I'm noticing you freezing up, but I don't know. Like, I'm moving fine.
Yeah. It's gotta be me because I'm seeing you flick through the comments and they're like going on top of each other.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna need to buy some more weed soon because I only have like 9 joints left that are rolled, and they're very cough inducing because they're over a year old. What I rolled, because it was stuff I bought when I first moved here, and I just finally got to it because it wasn't stuff I really enjoyed. So I smoked one and I'm like, yeah, no, and then I started smoking another. I'm like, this is really good. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want that one. I'm going to buy some more. And then I was like, I have 2 ounces left. I shouldn't buy any. Then I was like, oh shit, these 2 ounces are from like March of 2024. But they still get the job done. They're just cough inducing.
Is the whole thing laggy, or is it just me in the red hat? As I wait for an answer.
See, I see, like I'm making myself go back and forth, and I'm seeing myself move in real time, but I'm seeing you being kind of choppy.
Well, even when I move, it's slow.
He says the whole thing.
Okay. And I don't feel so bad.
Well, that's not bad. I remember my dad. My dad traded weed for his dog. Next beer for me tonight will be Old Beautiful Brass Monkey.
Funky
The funky
monkey.
monkey. Which is their blood orange blonde. Yeah, I posted a vlog today too of us driving up to Davidson. And then like tomorrow's will probably be the first day of the puppy. The background flickers.
Super sticker.
No more Minhas, man. No more Minhas.
We'll start calling up Minhas and leaving a credit there for you.
I would never go and claim it.
You wouldn't know it's there until you. Hey, he's going to come in, just apply it.
I remember when I reviewed this, the video hasn't gone live yet, but I was talking about how that kind of looks like an old vagina.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4. Okay, we're only 4 deep. We're okay. Don't buy more Minhas. Stay away from Minhas. Sorry, what? No, I don't do hard liquor. Yeah, no, I don't touch hard liquor. Not anymore, at least. I have not in a long time, and I won't.
It's part of my gimmick. I eat chips every time.
He does eat chips every time.
I got Lay's this week.
I used hard liquor to do bad things to myself and try and do bad things to myself, and I just don't touch it anymore.
It's all about the beer. Fill your stomach.
Well, the main reason for this is it's a lot harder to do that same type of damage with this because of the amount of this you have to ingest.
Yeah.
Like I can ingest 3 liters of beer easily. I can ingest 3 liters of 40% alcohol easily. One of them is going to do a lot worse things to me.
Yeah.
Neither of it is a good idea, but
No, not at all.
the 3 liters of beer, I'm probably still perfectly fine to do whatever the fuck I want because I can't drive anyway because I'm blind. So, when you want to go do some construction, it's only 6 beers, you're good. But
What about me? Oh, I stick mainly to beer. I rarely ever do hard liquor. And when I do, it's a mixed drinks like rum and coke, vodka cranberry, or not vodka orange juice.
yeah, no, and a couple of years back, I I dabbled in it again. I'm like, you know what? It's been almost a decade since I've had hard liquor. Let's see how it goes. And I had a certain person send me some up, and it went okay for a bit, and then it didn't. So I stepped away from it again.
Way I go between the two. If I'm drinking beer, I'm all about socializing, having a slow, good time. If I'm doing my mixed drinks, I'm just pounding. Not that fast, but
No, but still, even like you figure if you and I know they say, you know, like one shot of alcohol and one beer are the same standard drinks,
yeah,
but I always find time really matters too.
Yeah.
So if we're drinking a beer in the same time we were drinking that one standard drink of alcohol, your body isn't filtering that alcohol out as fast as it could.
no. Well, luckily I kept myself clean. I would just stick to the liquor. Never gotten into wine. Imagine that, Chad. One day this morphs into the Albino Rhino wine
The
review.
wino review.
Yeah.
No, I mean my wife enjoys some wine, but I never ended up getting into wine. I mean, red wine to me, a lot of it, and I think it might be that my very first introduction to wine was at one of the grape and wine festivals in St.
Yeah.
Catharines. So, and they don't bring their best stuff ever.
No.
And I was like, give me a white and give me a red. And one of them tasted like garbage, and that was the red. Like it tasted like you know when your garbage bag has like that yellow water run out of it?
Yeah, garbage juice.
Yeah. It tasted like garbage juice smells. And then the white just kind of because some wineries will use sulfites and such, and I'm very sensitive to sulfites. The wine doesn't, like, wine hides sulfites better than apple cider does, but white wine doesn't. And I tasted like perm chemical, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to drink either of these. And I've never really gotten into wine since then. And I know there's good wine out there because wine's just like beer. Everybody can find a wine or a beer that works for them.
Yeah.
But I haven't cared because I have to buy it in a big bottle for like $25. What if I buy that $25 bottle and I fucking hate it? Now I'm stuck with a $25 bottle of wine, right? Like,
Yeah. I think I've thought about wine, and yeah, same situation. Is I think I would need to pair it with something to eat with.
yeah, no, what? I don't. It's just not. It's not something I care about. Like I don't, and I know people do, and that's great. You're allowed to love your wine.
Yeah.
I don't.
And the
I
way I
don't
look
at all.
at it, if Stone Cold Steve Austin has become a wine drinker, there's no excuse that we can't.
Has he become a wine drinker?
Oh my God, dude, he's a huge wino.
Yeah,
Huge.
I don't care. I'm still not doing it. You know what? Hulk Hogan made beer.
Yeah, but the guy that we know who has some real American beer is busy watching CNN tonight.
I fully agree with that there, Chris, and you know why and all that fun stuff. So that is one of the reasons why I really do like the lower ABV stuff. And I always talk about it, right? Ever since I was young, like 17, drinking in bush parties and stuff, the way I always did it was as soon as my nose starts tingling, I stop drinking and I go right to water.
Yeah.
And I usually add water in for everything too, but the way my system works, there's a time where my body goes, yeah, no, you're done now. And that is right then. That's when I know it's time to stop. And if it gets to my ears, like if my ears start losing a little bit of sensation, I know I'm going to be sick. So I have to watch for that because it's like 1 or 2 sips past the nose and it's getting to the ears. And I very rarely ever get to the nose point of time. And my limit to still be coherent and be myself and really not take away many of my inhibitions is if we're looking at anything under 6%, usually under 10 beer, right? Like I don't try to hit that number, but under 10 I'm usually fine. Over 10 I'm not. I usually try and I do like 1 review session a week usually, and then this, and I try not to go over 5 or 6 each time.
Yeah.
And then I'm still pretty much sober. I'm a little looser, but I'm not staggering or anything like that. So I mean that's where I look at it. Well, I think I'll make sure to send a certain person a link online unless he has it copied somewhere. Chris, you do have it too. So I mean, I think it might be since Jules never did get to us, and neither did my brother or anybody else that said they were coming. Let's say goodnight to everybody on the interwebs. And yeah, good night, everyone. Lovely to see you. Bye-bye.